A contract worth $33 million, more than any other team could have offered. Melo insists it's not about the money. He's saying, I want to win. I don't care about the money. Stephen A., how true is that? Skip giggles. How true is that? Are you buying that statement?
This is my dog right here. I come
Right.
to New York all the time. You know what level of affection I got for Carmelo Anthony.
Uh-oh, here it comes.
That's a lie.
Yeah, that's
all right,
a lie.
That's a lie. Melo loves his money.
Yeah.
Make no mistake about it.
Nothing
Now,
wrong with that.
Yeah, I know that he took 122 instead of 129. And I know he gave up the $7 million. But damn it, he got over $100 million. Don't tell me you don't care about the money when you got over $100 million. Stop. Now, having said all of that, I don't blame him one bit now. I'd have took the money. Everybody would have took the money.
Sure.
And there's no shame in that. And by the way, I believe he's worth it because of the money he brings to New York, to Madison Square Garden, to Dolan, and those boys with Cablevision and MSG. He deserves every penny. Melo is one of the top 5 offensive players of the modern day era. I don't care what anybody says. He's 6'8". He's 240. He can take you inside or out. He can post you or face the basket. He's got a mid-range game. He's got a three-point game. He can make free throws. He can go to the hole. He's strong. He's got heart. He ain't scared. The boy is big time. Period. All of these people out here says, Melo. What does he want? You have a point in terms of him not advancing to the NBA Finals. But in terms of talent, you can't tell me 5 players in the modern day era are more prolific offensively than Melo. So in that regard, we have to show him his respect. Stop calling him selfish. Stop acting like he can't play with players. All of that is nonsense. Melo's big time. But, bro, don't tell me you don't care about the money.
He wants to win.
We know better than that. Melo likes his money. And I ain't knocking it for it. And I know Lala, his lovely, beautiful wife, loves money. Ain't nothing wrong with it. No crime. But don't tell me it don't matter. Stop.
Okay.
Stop.
By the way, for the record, as a freshman at Syracuse, he did carry that team to
the
the national
championship.
That's no small thing.
That's right.
Okay.
And the only national championship, I mean for Boeheim at the time.
Okay.
Jim Boeheim we're talking about here.
Okay. This is like D. Milliner on a much higher level. Like, what are you thinking? Why would you say that? Why would you bring that upon yourself?
Right.
Because you just don't even need to say it. I loved all the other things he said about Phil. He is betting on Phil Jackson.
Yes,
He's saying he will get it done sooner than later. That all plays well. But why would you dare to say it's like, how foolish do you think we are to sit out here and say, yeah, you're right. It's not about the money.
He didn't call me about this one.
He didn't?
He
You would have advised him?
Don't say that. We would. No one is going to believe that. No one.
Okay. I do think they have a chance to be pretty good next year. I do.
I think, Skip, look, they're going to be better than 37 wins. I think that Derek Fisher is going to surprise a lot of people.
So do I.
What he can do. Phil Jackson, my hat's off to him, because it's not just re-signing Melo. Jose Calderon is loved. I didn't know this guy was loved to this level.
I did.
You know what the deal is? Yeah, you did. Skip, Phil Jackson has changed the culture of basketball in the New York Knicks organization.
By getting rid of 2 people, and one of those I respect greatly.
I respect the heck out of Tyson Chandler, but Phil and them thought it was best to go in a different direction.
Okay.
Because you had some players that felt that he quit on the team. Now, that's not accurate. I don't believe Tyson Chandler quit. What I believe is that he was frustrated, and he wore his frustration more easily than ever he had ever done so before in the past. That's it. That's entirely different than quitting. But I never thought that Phil could change the culture so quick. I got to give credit where credit's due. Phil Jackson, he has not, so far, he's done a good job. I got to give credit to Dolan, because Dolan usually gets in the way. He's gotten out of the way. He didn't let Phil change the medical staff. You know what I'm saying? He didn't do that. He didn't let Phil give Steve Kerr, a guaranteed 4 or 5 years. But outside, since then, he stepped away and he's let Phil do his thing. So Dolan deserves credit. But Phil, And I believe in Derek Fisher for some reason.
So do I.
For some reason, y'all, I'm telling you, Derek Fisher's going to surprise something. I really believe he's going to do it.
And I don't need to remind you, the Knicks are still in the Eastern Conference.
Yes.
So they got a shot,
They got a shot to be respectable, but I don't believe they're going to the conference finals. Do they have a shot to go to the semifinals? Yes.
Okay.
Do they the finals? No. The conference finals? No. I don't believe that.
Do you think that Phil will make one more big move?
I think he's trying already.
Is J.R. Smith gone? Is he?
Well, first of all, you got to find somebody to take J.R. Smith's
know.
contract. All right? Everybody ain't comfortable with J.R. for a multitude of reasons to take his deal. And he's hoping they don't because he wants to stay in New York, as he told us. Phil is also trying to unload Bunyani's contract, Amari Stoudemire's contract. But you must make sure you do not compromise room for 2015. You got to have money to get somebody next summer. Got to do that.
Okay. I just think Phil thinks, and remember, he's a win-now guy. He doesn't want to wait around for this.
No.
I think he thinks they have a shot next year, and he might make another win.
Well, I'm telling you, I don't care what Phil thinks in that regard. They don't. Not with the roster presently assembled. They'll need more help.
They can't win now. They need more help.
They need
Stephen
more.
A's up.